This is a surprise announcement from Microsoft if you ignore those leaks that are floating around 1 week before the official announcement. And I thought Microsoft said Windows 10 will be the last version of Windows. But it can be interpreted differently by different individuals. So I digress. So we are not going to focus on that. A new version is great, and on top of that, it's free. And what's better than free, right? And now the disclosure time. I didn't install Windows 11 on my desktop computer because this is my only and main computer. So I can't really afford if anything goes south. In this video, I'll be going through some of the new features that I am most interested in and compile some of the interesting facts since the announcement. So let's get right to it. The first thing everyone is going to notice is a significant change to the desktop, especially all the icons along with the Windows button have been moved to the center, and this screams Mac. But why do we put it in the center? Let's hear it from himself.
We put Start at the center. It puts you at the center. It's what you need closer to you, simplified.
Let's just move on from that. But being a Mac user prior to using this Windows desktop full time, the center icon is something I can get by, and it's a nice change of thing. But you can always align the start button back to the left with just a simple Google search if you really can't stand the change. Hey, it is what you need. Let's not get too attached to the desktop itself, since it will be covered mostly when your apps is open. The next feature is not an exciting feature per se, but it's a built-in window separator just like our existing Snap, but power up. It is called Snap Layout, but if you normally just use 2 windows at a time, then this might be not too useful to you. But if you can easily add a new window at the side of our screen, just like Reddit or Twitter, this feature will be a time saver. And speaking of Reddit and Twitter, Windows 11 is going to support Android apps through Amazon App Store. This will be a direct answer to Apple M1 Mac being able to run iOS apps on the Mac. So the app selection of Windows will increase significantly, making using Windows more enjoyable and more compelling. Android app is what is it. You know what you're getting into. And being able to use our favorite apps on a big screen while not having to direct our attention to the phone can increase our productivity. I hope. But that's the App Store itself. I suspect more App Store will come to Windows 11 as the times go on, just like Epic vs Apple lawsuit. Next up will be some of the quality of life improvement, such as integration of Microsoft Teams instead of Skype. I'm not sure why, but that's that. Better gesture on tablet mode, improvement on inking and voicing typing, better gaming performance with Auto HDR, speed and performance, Game Pass, and so on. But there's quite a lot of news surrounding its minimum upgrade requirement that only recent computer is able to do it. And the most important thing is this thing called TPM, Trusted Platform Module, which is said to be a necessary block to significantly improve Windows security, and it mostly can be found in PC purchase anytime after July of 2016. Just do a quick Google search on whether your computer have it. Microsoft said they will support Windows 10 until 14th of October 2025, which is around 4 years from now. So you might or might not upgrade your PC since then. But I must say, Microsoft is determined to increase its security as Windows has always been a target of virus and malware due to its large user base. So this is the right step in the direction. But any support for Windows 10 in 4 years while making the upgrade requirements so strict? I don't know about that. But that's what Microsoft engineers pay to do. They might U-turn or not. You might have to see. And that's it. The improvement on the outlook on the exterior of Windows 10 is definitely welcoming. With smooth transition, better apps window and icon is an improvement that all users will appreciate while not sacrificing in performance. I'm looking to test out Windows 11 on this holiday, around October, and I will give you guys my first impression on Windows 11 public release as soon as possible. That's it. Thanks for watching. Ciao!